Hello, Cheap Dave here. Just done my Thailand video. Just apologise if it's a little bit mixed up, but it's my first looking at the camera video, so bear with me, I'll get better. Hello, Cheap Dave here. This is going to be a blog of my experience of Thailand. I arrived the 11th of February and I've been in Thailand for 4 months. I've just left for Malaysia. So basically this is a blog about my thoughts on Thailand. So when I started this trip, I was 63 years old, 62 years old when I came to Thailand. I'm now 63. Yes, I've been planning to do this blogging and this travelling for quite a long time now. So my advice to you would be, if there's something you want to do it now before it's too late, because you'll only regret it somewhere down the line if you don't follow your heart, basically. First thing I'm going to go through is the immigration. First month was free entry, didn't have to get no visas. Second month I had to apply and pay a fee, and then the third and fourth month I applied together, also had to pay for that. So it took a long while filling out all the paperwork and photocopying stuff and whatever. For my last 2 months I was made to book an exit flight, and don't really know why they ask you to book an exit flight, because they check your passport on your way out. So if you're overstay, they're going to pick it up there and make you pay the fine. So basically they're kicking me out of Thailand, where I'd have probably stopped a couple more months. So not impressed with that. They really got to look at that. In Thailand, in total, the immigration was a negative for me, just a total pain. It's not the people that work at immigration, it's the people that decide the rules. So they need to change things. Now, the next thing I'm going to mention is the people. Everywhere I went they were lovely. Lots of smiles, couldn't do enough to help me, from the bar girls to the hotel staff, taxis, buses. Everyone seemed to be helpful to me. Now, during my little journey I bumped into 2 lovely ladies in Koh Chang, and they ended up taking me up to their hometown of Ubon Ratchathani. Now, they stopped off at different places, places I'd have never seen. They sorted my hotel out for me, nice cheap one, which I like. Basically, the whole of the time I met them, I even went to their parents' farm, and they killed a duck for me for lunch. But that's in the videos if you want to go back. Everyone that I met, especially the girls' families and the friends and all that lot, they were fantastic with me and made me feel so welcome. I'll just run through my travel with you. I started with 5 nights in Bangkok, sorting out my 2 COVID tests and staying in these bloody Shah Plus hotels. Then I went to Pattaya for a couple of weeks, and then to John TM to update my visa and got my first month's visa. So after John TM I went to Rayong, and then just off Rayong is a little island called Koh Samet. I was only going to stop there a week, but it was so nice I stayed for a fortnight. From Koh Samet I went up to Chanthaburi, Trat, and then I went to a place called Lemon Gob, where it was time to do my next visa to get my 2 months. So after I'd sorted my visa out in Lemon Gob, I went to Koh Chang Island for about 3 weeks, I think it was, and then I did spend a few days in Koh Kood as well. And then I met up with these 2 beautiful ladies that looked after me, and we did a lot together on the island. And then they took me to their hometown of Ubon, Ratchathani. So during my time there, I visited loads of places that I'd have never ever seen, because they knew where to go. But when I finished there, I jumped on the bus and went off up to Chiang Mai. And I was there just for a few days, and I was going to work my way back down the country. So from from Chiang Mai, I went, let's have a look, I've got a little list of places. Chiang Mai I went to Phis Sanalok, then Loy, then Udon Thani, then Kalasin, and then Royet. After a night in Royet, the girls drove up from Ubon and picked me up in Royet, and then the parents lived about 20 miles from there, so they took me to their parents' farm and had a great time there. I mean, Mother's got a very big family, and they all made me feel so welcome. It was a pleasure to meet them, so I'd like to thank them as well, because they put me up for a couple of nights. I'd just like to say thank you to them. So after that, I went back to Ubon Thani with the girls for a week before having to leave Thailand and come here to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'd like to thank the girls because they did so much for me, and I've seen so much with them. They're 2 lovely ladies. So now we'll talk about the weather. It's very, very, very hot and humid at the moment. Even walking makes you sweat. I'm getting used to it a little bit, but still sweating. Good idea to drink loads of liquid, water, milkshakes, sugar drinks, and plenty of beer. So I've just had my dinner arrived, chicken fried rice with a bit of chilli. I'm going to bung a bit of chilli on it, and then I'll get back to this vlog. Right, so getting about the place. On the last week I booked a flight back from Ubon to Bangkok. The flight cost me £20. To have my luggage in the hold cost another tenner, so weren't too bad. Buses and taxis were very cheap. I downloaded an app called Bolt in Thailand, same sort of thing as Uber. They were brilliant in the tourist areas, but didn't work anywhere else. You went to any of the other little towns that tourists don't go, and they didn't operate there. Right, so now we get onto the culture. I was like an alien. I hadn't got a clue. One night the ladies were sat on the floor and I nudged one with my foot to get her attention. Apparently that's really bad manners. But they laughed at me, luckily, so no problem there, so I just kept on nudging them with my foot then. They also showed me loads of temples, how to behave in them. They got a thing where they like to take care of their friends or family financially, make sure they're all right. Don't think that's the case at home, but that's what happens over here in the Far East. I think the only reason there's so many bar girls is they want to send money back to their family and parents and that to keep them going. So any of you 40 or 50 or 60 year olds taking a 25-year-old out of the bar. It's not because you're handsome. We're all fat, old, ugly old men, and could probably do with a carer rather than a lady from the bar. So do you think people that pick up bar girls in Pattaya or Bangkok, Phuket or Chiang Mai, do you think the girls actually like being with a sort of 60 or 50-year-old? I don't really think so. They're just doing it for the money so they can send stuff back to their family. So I can understand what they're doing. I can understand what the blokes are doing as well, but yeah, so you got blokes that can hardly walk, walking down the road with a 25, 30-year-old, and they're probably more in need of a carer than they are a bar girl. So another thing is the Thai language. I can't write or speak Thai. I thought it was a bit polite to learn a few words like hello and thank you, and a good word for me, pumpoi, fat bastard. Yeah, so in most of the touristy areas, most of the girls and some of the shops do speak English, but as soon as you get out of it, they look at you with a puzzled look on your face, and have to get the phone out to do translate, just to get a drink of Coke. Okay, so that's the end of this blog. That was just a quick summary of Thailand. Basically, I love the country, I love the people, the beaches are fantastic. There's only a few little bad points, but the good points way outweigh the bad points. So I hope you enjoyed this little talky vlog that I don't really usually do. I usually do walk around vlogs. So could you please like, subscribe, press that bell button, and hopefully I'll get monetized soon when people subscribe to it. The channel has got as good as 4,000 watch hours at the moment, which is one of the requirements. The other requirement is to get 1,000 subscribers. Well, I seem to be stuck around the 350 mark, and it don't seem to be moving. So if you could just press that subscribe button, even if you don't like the video, and get me monetized basically.